Meat. Soda.
Triple Whopper! Eat like a snake! Whopper!
Hello everybody, and thank you very much for your time today. Today I'm coming to you from Johns Island, South Carolina. Yes. Alright guys, we are going to be visiting an abandoned Burger King and also an abandoned Bojangles. Now these are abandoned for, I believe, legitimate reasons, not just because business might not have been bad. Now this Burger King might have closed way earlier than the Bojangles, and maybe actually the Burger King did close to business being tough, but this intersection where these two businesses are located are being redeveloped as part of a traffic interchange project that's going on here in Charleston to make things a little bit easier for all of the traffic congestion in this area of the Savannah Highway. Now, what's really nice is that the traffic is going to be better. What really sucks is that there are buildings here that are just being taken away. So the Burger King, you can see, is certainly a little trashed on the inside. Now stay tuned, because you're going to see something pretty amazing, that the front door is actually off the hinges. We're going to check that out in a moment. We're going to get a better view from inside. Now there is the Bojangles that is behind the Burger King. So if you are heading further into Johns Island and heading towards the Intercoastal Waterway, that is where the Bojangles is. Also, there is another business across the street that was a gas station that has been out for several years, actually as long as I've been here in Charleston. I believe that business has been out. And then also across the other corner from the Burger King, there is what used to be maybe a Circle K that is out of business, and that is all boarded up now, and I believe that one is actually for sale. So the screen is obviously gone in the drive-thru. All of the menu boards are gone. Now here you see all of the steel I-beams and the rest of the steel materials that are going to be used for this project. I guess these might be part of, I'm not sure if there's going to be an interchange where it loops up and back around and like a jug handle for people to be able to get on and off of the Savannah Highway. Traffic gets really, really bad at this intersection. I mean, you can easily wait a half an hour or more to try and get through this intersection. It's horrible. As we look into the drive-thru area, we see what is probably one wall of the freezer area. We're going to go to window 2 in a moment here. But as we look back, you can see that this Burger King was definitely an older one, so it probably was original maybe to the 80s. And for those of you from this area of Charleston, definitely let me know. But you can tell that it has been updated a little bit, not only by being painted, but then also these lovely red tiles, these glossy tiles that you see there. And this is going to be window number 2. And it is a mess behind the counter there, but I'm actually surprised it's not as much of a mess as it possibly could be. Now, for those of you that watch my channel, you know that we are certainly not fans of going into buildings that we are not invited to, and we definitely do not want to create any issues and make any damage. But I have a feeling that some of the locals that maybe come here, I'm not sure if there are homeless folks that might be using this as a place to rest or maybe to sleep in the night. But it's probably going to get a lot more trashed before it does get demolished here for this interchange. Also, another thing, there's another big development that's going on behind where the Bojangles is. I'm not sure if they're putting more townhouses in. I mean, just it's crazy the amount of apartments that they have put on this stretch of the Savannah Highway. And there you see the door off of the hinges. Again, guys, please don't enter the building and do anything bad. I'm just going to stand right here in the opening and take a look. I didn't even enter the building, just put my hand in. I am certainly not in the mood to get a trespassing charge. But I think, again, that this is owned by the city. So either way, definitely not looking for police to show up and give me a hard time. I'm just looking to document these places, as most of the YouTube channels are, you know, like Wally B, certainly like Sleeve, and all of our other friends out there. And also Lonnie. I've been watching Lonnie a lot lately. He does some really good gas stations, so shout out to Lonnie. And here we see, look at those trash cans. I'd actually love to get one of those trash cans. They're pretty nasty, I'm sure, but I definitely would like to have one. All right, guys, so this was our time here at the Burger King. Real small sign there also on the side of the building. This probably used to have the 45-degree wood slat, I guess, back in the day before it was remodeled. All right, let's go ahead and check out Bojangles. Alright guys, so we are again just behind where the Burger King was, and a fancy, almost brand new building here that Bojangles has. Now, I'm not sure if this was owned by a real estate company and then Bojangles leased it or built to suit, or if Bojangles corporate actually owned this property. A lot of parking, really nice parking lot. Really nice fences made out of brick. I mean, this is a really, really nice building. Now, I'm not 100% sure that this building is going to get demolished. Maybe this is not part of the interchange or for the intersection redevelopment that's happening. So if you do know, certainly please leave it in the comments. I've read several articles, and some of them have a paywall. There you go, location permanently closed. They cleared everything out here, all the tables, all the chairs. Rug certainly doesn't look that clean, but you know, the outside looks great. This Bojangles is probably in the ballpark of maybe 5 years old, not even. Nice brickwork. Yeah, it's a box, you know, but it's got some orange on it, you know, as we've gotten used to now in our world of retail and fast food. Everything is basically just a box, and you get a little bit of a roof with some different color. That pretty much is about the only difference anymore. So shout out to designers and architects out there. Let's step up the game. I know that you are probably tasked with creating very efficient spaces with very little money involved, but we can definitely do better, and so please do better. We need to have some inspiration in our designs. We need to go to restaurants, and we need the restaurants to want us to be there. I don't want to spend money at places that just look like a box. Also, I'm not a big fan of Bojangles and most fried chicken places. Just really not into the greasiness. If I do eat anything fried, every now and then it'll just be chicken tenders or chicken fingers from places like Publix. All right, so as we pull here through the drive-thru. Also, by the way, we are on the potato cam. So shout out Sal and Xlog2 as always. The potato cam is coming in pretty good today. It's nice and shaky. It has you know, iffy resolution. I've got it on a little mount for my my lovely hand there. And as we take a look inside, things weren't that bad. Things were clean. It looks like nobody has broken into the place yet, unfortunately, like the Burger King. And we're going to go ahead and take a look real quick here into the other side of the building. And yeah, other than the rug, place looks great. Looks like another company could move in. Maybe this is going to have another fast food joint move in. or maybe a Mexican place, as everything else continues to be. Whenever the corporate stores move out, a Mexican place seems to move in. But, you know, there's obviously a lot of profit in Mexican food because it is tortilla with cheese, meat, and vegetable, just in different forms. Yeah, it looks really nice. You know, there you've got the bow star. We're going to do another little look here real quick. Alright guys, well that is going to be our time here for our visit to the Burger King and Bojangles. Definitely want to wish you a great Easter holiday weekend, and I will definitely catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.